What's up, guys? Cinestalker here for a brand new video, and it's Blu-ray DVD 4K Tuesday today. So you know what, like I did a couple weeks ago, I'm gonna go hit up a couple of stores, see what came out new. I might hit up one that I haven't went to in a while, and maybe you guys don't have in your area, but I'm gonna check out. It's by the mall around here in San Diego. So like a surprise store I'm gonna go to, nothing crazy, but a neat one that not people have. So I'm gonna see what they have in there. And then I also toward the end of this video, I also got some reviews I want to share with you guys. Nice little stack of some movies. One of which comes out next week on the 27th, but everything else is already out right now, so look out for that. And then kind of see what else we get into on today. So let's go do it right now. All right, spot we're going to right now is the mall over here in El Cajon, Parkway Plaza Indoor Mall, because they have a FYE store in there. So I figured, you know what, I haven't been there in a while, so let's see what they have new in there. There might be some voiceover because they always play music. So I'll try to talk regular. If not, I'll do voiceover. Try to make it as clean as I can. But yeah, another little mall. I've been here for a little while. Couple of months or so, I think, last time I was here, so let's check it out. And there we go, FYE right over there, which I believe was a subsidy of Sam Goody's back when and those kind of places. It's kind of empty in there, so hopefully not blaring a bunch of music, but they probably are. But let's go see what they have, see what they got new, maybe things like that. All right, voiceover time, because they're playing music. But look at this bin, 3 for 15 bucks. All these Blu-rays and some DVDs mixed in. See what they have. Good deal, but nothing I'm really seeing I want to get right now. Some okay stuff I already have, stuff I don't need. And this bin was $5. Some pretty cool stuff like Amityville Horror on Blu-ray, Nightmare on Elm Street on Blu-ray for $5, Conjuring Happy Death Day on DVD. Mostly DVDs in this section, but not bad. And then see what else they have over here. But still, you know, not stuff I got, stuff I don't need, but still pretty good deal. So if you have FYE, definitely check it out, and you can get some really good deals on some stuff for $5. Can't go wrong. And this section up here, exclusive FYE steelbooks. Look at this Annabelle one. That looks really dope. Might get that for $6.99. Blu-ray steelbook. Crazy cheap. Look at this Carlito's Way. Another great movie, too. Good. That artwork looks awesome. $6.99. Not all of them are $6.99, but that's certain ones that were. And I wish they all were $6.99. I'd be like, oh man, but still really good. Shaun of the Dead. And then I was looking around, they have this Tremors on Blu-ray steelbook. That's dope. $6.99, steal. And then up here, that's some collection sets like Cry Wolf, Last House on the Left, and this Critters box set, $70. Damn, that's expensive. I remember I bought one on Amazon back in November for like $30. It was a crazy sale. Hammer Films 6-film collection for $14.99. That's a really good deal. Definitely considering that. That's actually pretty cheap. $10 off this. William Castle, not bad. All these blobs. Scream Factory section up here, which is kind of cool. There's some Silent Night, Deadly Night, Day of the Dead, Carrie, Vampires. Now I went to the horror section. See what they have over here maybe to get. Kind of thumbing through. It's always good to check it out. See what they have. But some okay sales, surprisingly, because FYE is a lot of their stuff is overpriced. So they really have like weird, like crappy sales, but today though, this week, really good. Looks Blue Underground lenticular cover of House by the Cemetery. That's awesome. But it's kind of cool stop in here, see what they had, and that kind of stuff. So damn, $44.99 for that, Critters. Whoa. All right, so I left FYE. I actually got a couple things now. I'll show you what I got after I leave the mall. But yeah, I actually can't believe I got something. So off to somewhere else. Yeah, food court area over there, just like the mall. So it's still like, you know, a little bit of people here, but not super busy. Always like, you know, coming to this indoor mall reminds you of like Dawn of the Dead and everything like that, you know? As we go up here, we have the mall Walmart, a 2-story mall Walmart, which is kind of, you know, interesting at this mall. So we go in there, see what came out new, see what they got going on, and let's do it up like that. Go upstairs by the movie section, and it's just, you know, for the heck of it, see what came out new. I doubt anything new is something I'm gonna review in the video today, because more like niche kind of market companies. But see what came out. This one's a Parish, $10. You have the cheaper ones up here, the new release section. Ones that have like more, you know, regular price. So these are all the cheaper kind of indie ones up here. I have some of this stuff. I don't know if it's new, because I know the Walmart ones, they always take a look like that. They always kind of lag in putting things out. Like this is how that came out a couple weeks ago. This one I think came out last week. Blu-ray of it and DVD of Dollface. It looks kind of interesting. Like, it might be kind of fun and cheesy. I don't know. I got that one about a month ago. It was an alright movie, a werewolf one. And on this side, oh, this one, yeah, the Mortuary collection. This is a brand new one that came out today. I heard think it might be kind of cool. I don't know if I'm gonna get it or not. It looks kind of like it might be kind of interesting. Let me know if this one's pretty good to get. I don't know if it is or not, but let me know if it's a good one to get. The Haunting of Mary Celeste. That's almost like ghost ship. You can see that. Look at that. It's just like ghost ship. And everything else is behind the cab. These plastic cabinets, see-through cabinets. I still have to see Willy's Wonderland. I have not seen that one yet. Almost sounds like a porn, huh? Willy's Wonderland, as in Willy. I have to check that one out still. Rent that one out, but I'm sure it's good. The left Walmart, I think I got in there, just kind of looking around, see what came out new. Maybe get that one in the mortuary collection. I'm not sure yet though, but now just kind of roaming around the mall. A lot of stuff closed up. See over there, kind of closed up. Some stuff over there closed up. So yeah, so just kind of roaming around. All right, just left the mall now. I'm gonna show you what I picked up at FYE. Picked these up, and you probably saw them in the video. It's like, you know, for the price, you cannot go wrong. So for $6.99 a pop, these exclusive steelbooks, FYE picked up Annabelle. Regular goes for like, I think 20. So, you know, an okay movie, but the cover's pretty cool. Listen, it's a steelbook for $6.99. Can't go wrong with that. I don't have this in my collection, so just to have, you know, in case anyone comes over and watch a little, you know, fun ghost one, Annabelle. And then the last one I picked up there, which I don't even own because it's always on TV, but might as well own it, you know, and that is Shaun of the Dead. For some reason, I never bought this movie. Another FYE exclusive steelbook. Because, you know, it was always on TV, so I just always never bought it. Even on DVD a long time ago. So, you know what? Get it on Blu-ray, the steelbook, just to have in case somebody wants to come, you know, comes by, like I said, and pop this on, you know, and you're good. You know, classic one. I remember seeing this when it first premiered at Comic-Con. I met Simon Pegg and the director Edgar Wright with my buddy Ryan. Like years ago, this movie first came out. Before it, you know, it got popular, it was at a Comic-Con premiere at the theater over there. We saw this, and it was just so funny. Years ago, about 2003 or 4 at Comic-Con. So yeah, but you know, get those both like $15 with tax. 2 steelbooks for that price, can't go wrong. So off to the next spot. Next up, right by the mall, might as well check out Best Buy. What the heck? There might be a couple titles in here that I do review about, possibly at Best Buy. So let's go see if they do have that. And also, I'm looking for a brand new laptop, which I've been putting off for a while. It's mine broke almost a year ago because the screen all cracked, and it's just not worth getting it repaired because it's pretty much almost costs the same as getting a new one. So might as well get a new laptop. So I'm looking there too for that. Also, you know, new release wise to see what's out. They've been having this out for a while. Wonder Woman 84. It was an alright movie. I saw it on HBO Max when they came out there, but it's okay. Otherwise, get the 4K of Harry Potter, which I'm like, eh. Look at this. That's a pretty good deal. $10. Blu-ray. It's actually not bad. If you don't have those. And then up here, new movie wise, I don't see anything I'm here reviewing. It's because sometimes they have like certain stuff like Arrow Videos once in the blue moon, but I'm not seeing nothing like that here right now. Yeah, there's some blank spots, things of that nature. Pretty much one row, like shelf row. It's like this side, that little new release, little kiosk thing. That is it. So it's definitely shrinking up the stuff here at Best Buy. It's sort of like spread out in a way. So if you shrink it up, it's pretty much like one aisle. That's all they have, like one little shelf row. It's crazy. But nothing too much. I say this is kind of cool. This whole collection set of this is kind of neat. Like Ghostbusters. I'm not sure what it's going for. It's in the wrong area. It's probably like $30 or something, but still, it is kind of cool looking. I'm leaving Best Buy now, and you know, just nothing really much in there to show some alright stuff release-wise. And I looked at some laptops. Okay, some stuff was kind of pricey, so I was like, yeah, I'll wait. And some stuff that I might have got, I don't have in stock. So typical, right? But now, just right now, check out my movie reviews, and after that, back to the video. All right, on to the movie review portion of the video. I got some nice titles here I want to talk about from a couple of rad companies. First of which I'm going to talk about is from these 2 titles here from Vinegar Syndrome. This came out this past month in April. So if you want to get these out, they're available now to order and get. A couple of really cool ones. One of which was a great grindhouse grimy one, which I'm going to talk about, which is called Death Promise. My very first time watching this one. Came out in the late 70s, and just an interesting movie about these tenants. They're in this dilapidated apartment complex in New York City, and these big rich guys, like these all, you know, old rich dudes, other corrupt criminal elements that want to get this property so they can build on it and like get a bunch of money from it. But in order to do so, they have horrible ways of getting the tenants out by shutting off their electricity, water, putting rats in there, throwing trash on the property, just all these horrible things. And until one day, one of the guy who lives there, he's like a martial arts, guru. He's been taught by a master, like a kung fu master. And his dad goes to the main guy and says, we're not going to leave. I don't want to take your offer to leave. And then his dad gets killed mysteriously in the process. And his son wants to avenge his death. And before he died, though, he left a note to this kung fu master, his son's master. If anything happens to me, give this note to my son, and that kind of thing. So the kung fu master sends him off to get trained because he wants to avenge his father's death, and his death promise to pay back the people that took him, his dad out, and they are trying to take him out of the apartment complex and save the people that are living there. It's a great, fun, cheesy grindhouse film is this. Some really like fun, low budgety martial arts. Good stuff though. Ninja stars. Really badly done. Like this kung fu master has glued on mustache and a long. We can tell it's glued on. The hair's painted white. You can totally see it, but it's fun. Really cool stuff. Great. The last 30 minutes of the movie are awesome. It's just like nonstop. People getting murdered. He's taking revenge. He's getting these guys out. The boss guys, criminal elements, getting them out. Great fun stuff is this Death Promise. If you like great martial arts, fun 70s stuff, exploitation, grindhouse films, you'll love Death Promise. Funny stuff. Comes with it's a newly scanned transfer, 2K. We got a great interview, which I saw with the editor. 9,000 feet, 90 minutes. Versatile cover art, which I'll show you right now. Here is the back of it. You can see over there. Good stuff. Great cover art. Yeah, it's a good fun one. So I've never seen this before, but when I got this and I posted on Instagram, a lot of people will say you're going to like this one, Danny, and I definitely liked it, and definitely a good recommendation for me to you. Definitely, yeah, if you like that kind of stuff, this is a good one to get. Next up here is also one from Vinegar. It's one called Last Gas, made in '95. Stars Robert Patrick, and I never seen this one before, never heard of it. Almost similar to the other one with these guys. They go to this land, this Mexican Native American land, and they do a massacre there, which is horrible, to take over the land so they can build real estate property on it. But in doing so, this character Leslie Chase, his body is taken over by the tribal chief, and they do crazy massacres. He kills people in these neat ways. It's nothing crazy, but it's fun stuff to see. Especially Robert Patrick. He's dressed up like an like Native American wear, and he's doing these killings. This is fresh off. It's not sort of fresh off, but a few years after or so, Terminator 2, and he did that. So it's great seeing him in this kind of role. Mid-90s horror, which was kind of a weird time in horror movies. Some of this stuff was like, I was like in that time period when, for me, I was kind of like, it was hard to find horror flicks. Most stuff is straight to video stores, which I'm pretty sure this one was, had that look to it, but definitely a pretty fun one. If you like that kind of stuff, if you're a fan of Robert Patrick, you'll like this. Pretty neat horror flick is this. Kind of one I've never really heard much of. So if you want to find something different, I would suggest getting this one up here. So pretty good gore, mid-90s horror, get that element in there. Pretty good story, not badly done. Pretty good actings right here. And here's the back of it. I'll show you the reversible cover art. So pretty cool stuff. And you also get it's a newly scanned transfer 4K from the original 35mm print, original theatrical trailer, and a lot of outtakes. They have a lot of fun outtakes. An outtakes reel in this. And here's the original cover art, probably from a VHS tape from back when. Because I don't remember seeing this at all, even at video stores. So I'm sure it was like rule limited, but a pretty neat, cool unknown. What's all about Vinegar Syndrome? They always put out a lot of great titles, stuff like this, like other unknown ones they give love to. So I love that about them. So these are out now to get. Definitely highly recommend this one. It's really fun. This one's good too, but this one's a great one. Just to have a fun popcorn flick is this with some friends. This one's amazing. All right, next up here, another great company, Arrow Video. A few titles I'm going to talk about, one of which comes out next week, which I'm going to talk about right now, which is Switchblade Sisters. This comes out April 27th, so a week from today, this comes out. So if you want to look out for that, definitely pre-order this to get this. So great movie, just good fun stuff from Jack Hill. He did Spider Baby, Coffee, Foxy Brown. All these kind of like exploitation, grindhouse movies is this. It takes place in New York. It's like this female gang called the Dagger Debs. They're in cahoots with another gang in the town. Then this other rival guy gang wants to infiltrate their turf. So it's just about like these gangs feuding. A lot of like some rape involved here, some messed up stuff, but a great revenge movie, grindsploitation flick is this classic one. Fun stuff, greatly looks amazing. The Blu-ray new HD transfer, this thing looks great. Fun. I watched this like last night. I haven't watched this one in a long time. Great to revisit. It looks amazing. It's loaded up with a ton of extra features that I'll go over a little bit right here. But look at them all, a ton of them. I'll go over a few of them right now. You get a nice, get a brand new audio commentary with film historians, which I want to listen to. I haven't listened to that one yet. Different interviews, interview with Jack Hill, a lot of archival interviews from the 90s, and there's all kinds of great stuff. Different like posters of this movie, international posters, and you get the reversible cover art, which this is a great too, which I'll show you right now. It's a great movie, just fun stuff. So like grimy New York goodness is this. I definitely like it. Get the cool booklet. I'll show you some pictures in there. Really great job they did with this. Jack Hill said he's a great director of all kinds of great, awesome exploitation flicks back in the 70s. Great fun stuff. Definitely highly recommend this. Definitely go and have your film collector. This is a must-have, I would say, in the collection. Especially if you like revenge movies, you gotta have this one. All right, next up here's another cool one to go along with Switchblade. This is my first time watching this one. Directed by Nico Moscow. He's did a lot of good ones like Island of Death. And I got another one over here. He had In Cold of the Night, another good one he did. This one called Is Death Has Blue Eyes. Really interesting movie, almost like a mix of like a psychic movie, because she has like these psychic telepathic powers, and also like a giallo and a thriller with like some mystery intrigue in this thing. Kind of a hard one to explain, but it's like these two guys that go, have her. She's like being protected by these two guys, young bachelor guys, and then they find out that she has all these weird things going on, and then there's like there's all like crazy assassination attempts going on with her powers. And it's just an interesting movie to watch. It's like a lot. It's hard to explain, but it's a pretty cool one. So if you like giallo movies, this is sort of like has a giallo vibe to it. A little bit messed up, sleazy. With Nico does that stuff in his movies. Great 70s, made in the 70s, filmed in Greece. Has a kind of a not Island of Death vibe, but definitely made around that same time is this one. Pretty cool one is this. Great cover art. Load up with a bunch of extras in this thing. I'll go over them right now. We got a brand new high definition transfer. You get two versions of the film, widescreen, which I watched it in widescreen. You get full screen too, exclusive interviews and things of that nature. The great reversible cover art, which I might switch it over to this one. Really like how that looks. And last but not least, from Arrow Video, we got a couple of movies here, double feature pack, Japanese movies. The Invisible Man appears in The Invisible Man versus the Human Fly. I've never heard of these or seen these before. Invisible Man appears, made in 1949. Really pretty like low budgety, but like because it's an older flick. But Invisible Man, the scientist, gets obsessed with making things invisible. He doesn't credit to himself. He's invisible. He's like a tyrant, and he just wants to take people out. That's kind of what this is. Effects are pretty good for their time. A little bit grainy quality. That's all in black and white. So no one that if you get this set, it's all in black and white, full screen. Clean up as best they could. It's a little grainy still, but it's fun if you like black and white movies, 50s, say sort of not schlocky, but a little bit of that schlockness to it. If you're a fan of Universal horror movies, you will like this a lot, or any kind of black and white horror flicks. There's kind of unknown Japanese movies that they really don't get. I think it's the first time this is ever finally released outside of Japan. So this is the very first time it's been over here. Is this set to watch it in a good proper version? Pretty dang good stuff. The special effects guy also for this movie did the effects for Godzilla later on. And so it's like a prelude to that. So the guy did the effects for that. amazing. You know, Godzilla did this stuff. And I'll show you I'll read some of the contents is the back of it. No pictures, but I'll read some of the contents. Got a nice high definition transfer, of course. Both films. You get, it's all in subtitles. A great interview with film historian of Japanese cinema. And it's a bunch of good stuff. This thing, I'll open it up real quick to show you what it looks like inside. And here's the other artwork for it. Very similar to that artwork, but you got that one up there. And that's it for my reviews. Some great titles, I think, for you all to check out up there and recommend to you all. So if you want to get these movies at and more, links down below for these two awesome companies. Always put out really great stuff and like hard to find gems. So definitely check them out. Link down below for them to get these titles at and more. Now back to the rest of my video. Let's get back to it. All right, back home now. And I also got a package when I got home at the front door. A little package, a little something right up here. Should I open this up and see what's inside? Should I open it up? Might as well do it, right? See what's inside. Yeah, let's go see what's inside. See what we got here to review. What do we have? What do we have? We got this one called Interviewing Monsters and Bigfoot. This was Tom Green. I don't know, but it's like I assume a Bigfoot horror comedy. Let's definitely check that out. Looks like a pretty fun one. We have Dave Chappelle's Block Party on Blu-ray. I think it's the last one. It's like a TV show. Till Death, the complete series on Blu-ray. So look out for these reviews coming up soon. I think that's it. Yep, that is it in there. It's a big old bag of these cushion things. Look out for a review of these sometime soon. Pretty much that's it for this video. Quick little video, doing some reviews, kind of do a little outing at the mall. Picked up a couple things. There was a couple of those neat steel books. That was pretty awesome. Get those for such a cheap price. If it's FYE by you, definitely go there because they get some really good deals on those steel books. $6.99 a pop. Can't beat that. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I definitely appreciate it. If you like the movies I reviewed, definitely look at the links down below for those so you can get those ones and more. So look out for that. Remember, Switchblade Sisters comes out April 27th, so it's not out now, but if you want to pre-order it, definitely do so you can get that right in time. And I'll catch you guys later in the next video. I'll see you then, and bye-bye.